Oh, yeah. We'll just craft these up. Oh, yeah, okay. And we'll just put them with the rest of these. Oh. Yeah. Hey you guys, welcome to another episode on the AfterLife server. My name is Winter, and today we are going to be working again in this area. We got a lot to do on our close to Dover thing. See all those gold blocks? Yeah, we need to break a bridge and stuff, and all those diamonds we got, of course, have come from the community mine. We cleared out a whole beacon's worth section to get enough stone, because we still need to lay in a bunch of the stone work down beneath under here. Because if we look under this, look at this, ready? Boop. Oh, it's absolutely nothing. So we need to go under this and fill it in with stone. That way we can feel a little safer when we're up here working. If we need to break out any blocks or move anything around, we hopefully won't risk falling through. But we're going to put this bridge in, and we're at least gonna put this bridge in. That's pretty much all I have definitively planned right now. Just like, yep, this bridge just gotta go in here, and I guess that means we gotta also put in the terraforming work to fix that up, and also possibly a road. And maybe we'll just figure out where all the roads are gonna go up here, because we also need to get this drawbridge situation worked out. And you'll notice that, like, even on this level, I think this is the level that's level with that. So I think we're gonna have to push the land back, transform the land a little bit, do some work. We're gonna put a road here. We gotta get this drawbridge because this looks really janky. This shouldn't be how you get into your castle. Just climb up into it. Oh my goodness, that's the worst. All right, here we go. So I have an inventory full of stone. We're gonna use stone, not cobblestone, not stone slabs. And we also have a shulker box completely filled with stone. We have several double chests over there totally filled with stone as well. And we're going to go through here, and hopefully we can just hold shift and get in here. Yeah. So everything is slabbed. The only thing we got to watch out for is, I don't know if grass will grow with these guys in the darkness like this. So we're going to have to put in some torches, which I happen to have. That way our sheepies are still going. We're going to put the stone directly under this grass. And we may even consider building something today. I don't have any plans off the top of my head, but might do something today that involves creating something directly above the sheeps, so they keep working and churning out all this beautiful wool. Hopefully the torches is a good substitute. So we're just going to come through here, and we're just going to literally put stone underneath every single piece of grass that we can. Alright, so we did it, and it was pretty simple. Actually, it didn't take too long. And I threw in some torches for the sheepsies, and these guys just started working all of a sudden again, so no need to poke a hole in the ceiling, but not too bad, not too bad. The mining session was honestly the longest, most tedious part of this whole process, but we got a lot of diamonds, so it's okay. But guys, there is something new on the server, and there's only one way I can show you this brand new feature, question mark, and that is to use camera bear, because if we log out, watch, I'll log out, we in theory should be seeing a pig left behind. Well, I didn't see no pig. Maybe I'll report that to Hubone. There's supposed to be a pig when you log out of the server. That makes it so if a player's within 10 blocks of it, a 10 block radius, the pig will gain an AI, and that basically means it can move around. And if there's no players within a 10 block radius, or they leave the 10 block radius, the pig will stop. It'll freeze. It'll have no AI. It will do nothing. But it is a way for other players to mess with players who are logged out of the server. Because if you find someone's pig and you put a saddle on it or lead it away or whatever you want to do, if you move their pig, say I take their pig from here and I walk it all the way over here, the next time that player logs in, they'll log in over here instead of where they actually logged out at. So I'm sure you guys can think of all the wonderful possibilities that we can do with something like that. There's so many pranks, so many traps, so many ways to manipulate how we can make players experience this game through that brand new mechanic. But like I said, it doesn't appear to be working, so I'll let Hubone know. There aren't any problems with it. Spectator accounts don't trigger the pigs. That's why we couldn't see it. I just told Hubone, and he's like, nope, that's it's functioning normally. You're just a dumb bear. And I'm like, okay, yep. But effectively, if a player's within 100 blocks of the pig will spawn in, so you can then find it and manipulate it, and then everything else is true. What I said, everything else is true, just that the pig doesn't actually spawn into the world unless you got a player nearby to allow it to happen. Okay, we have Hubone here. He came over to help me, and Camera Bear's watching from the sky. So if we log out right now, there we go. Now you can see a pig, and if he gets close enough to it, he can manipulate it and all that fun stuff. Yeah, he's punching it, he's moving it around. So now when we log in, we are teleported to where the pig was. Wow, that's super cool! Stupid Discord pinging me while I'm trying to make videos. Look at that! Look at that! Hubone logged out mid-flight. That's a good place to actually log out, right? Because another player, especially if you're like way up in the sky, another player would have to get really lucky finding you. That's a great place to be. I'm trying to get within 10 blocks so it falls. Oh, you hear the firework? That was hilarious. So the firework basically means once the pig's moved and you're out of its place, just like that, out of its range, it will save. The firework is an indicator that it has saved the player's position. But enough of that. I'm actually here in the shopping district to buy, I think it's 8. You only need 8 Nautilus shells, I think, right? For the heart of the sea thingy, the breathing and the underwateriness. Let's see, shells, 3 diamonds. Oh boy, and we're getting 8 of them. That's expensive, is what that is. What is this? We got 4, so 4 times 3, 12 diamonds. Oh my goodness, we have to break one of these diamond blocks. That is a monstrous thing to make us do. All right, payment chest right there, beautiful. And 1 stack of prismarine bricks, and we can craft the conduit now. And now, whenever we're ready, we can actually carve this out. And we can breathe for the most part when we're doing it. I'm not gonna do it right now. Just wanted to get that ready so we could totally do this. Do you know what this means? This means that there's no safe place on the server anymore. Not even logging out is safe. We have so many levels. We have so much gold. We have our treasure needs to be protected. Our levels need to be protected. We need to now, in the face of this pig pandemic, we need to create a little bunker that will make sure that nobody can mess with us when we log out. It's been 6 days since I last said that last clip, just now. Literally, six whole days. And that is because my plan is to create a whole bunch of maps and effectively make a bunch of pixel art, map art, and then we can hide our bunker pretty much anywhere. We can spam these things all over the place so nobody knows truly which portrait it's hidden behind. We can sell these things to other players. But we have 2 maps here. We got this guy, which is this section over here. We have the green one, which we're not messing with. This is our green screen for our news station. And then we have this one. So we have 2 maps, 2 big sections to fill in. And I know what you're thinking. Winter, are we going to get to see an epic time-lapse of you filling out these maps? No. Definitely not. Considering how long it took me to construct just the platforms of these things, that time-lapse would be like 16 hours long that I would then have to condense way down. It would look really cool, but my computer doesn't have 16 hours of memory storage space on it, so we would not be able to see the whole thing anyway. Instead, we're gonna do some really quick. We're gonna look at it, and we're just gonna be like, Ooh, done. Just like that. Oh my goodness, this took like 5 hours to complete, and this is only one of two. I haven't seen it on the map yet, so we're gonna see it on the map together for the first time. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is without seeing the map? I'm pretty sure some of you can figure it out, but here we go. Oh my goodness, that turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's drawers. It's drawers that you that you that that you can't put anything in because it's a map. But it looks super good. What's it look like from the sky, I wonder? It is definitely a mob farm under that thing though, so be careful if you build any of these in your own world. They can end up being mob farms. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Well, that's one down. It took 5 hours. Now I gotta do the second one over here. Hopefully it won't take 5 hours. Hopefully. A big part of what made these take so long was these guys. If you notice, it kind of looks like the bark of wood on the drawer, and that's coming from this effect of having these layered like this. Well, you can imagine what is under these: dirt / grass, and that effectively meant that I had to, completely slab these out or block them out all the way through for the whole map size. But then I had to go through for possibly another half of a whole map layer just to get the second row in on top of them. Yeah, this one took forever. So hopefully the other one doesn't have that problem. So hopefully the other one will be a lot quicker. Let's find out right now. This one took a long time too. In fact, I was up until midnight working on this one. So this is actually the next day, which means it's been 7 days since that one clip that I said was 6 days. Now it's been 7 days. This is the longest I think I've ever worked on towards a video. But by looking at it without looking at the map, can you guess what it is? If I fly up, I think you'll be able to tell what it is. But from down here, it's so weird. It's so weird. We got all these random jutting up things. It's honestly, it looks really odd in survival. But when we look at this map, it should look fantastic. Ready? It's probably the thumbnail. You guys have probably already seen it. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. For survival mode, this is amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I hope you guys like this. This is fantastic. Oh, we got the top corner. We gotta go a little bit. There we go. Got the top corner. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. We got a little bookshelf. And you'll notice the tops and bottoms, along with the borders of this thing, are identical to the other map. So we can stack these. We can have the drawers on the bottom. We can have bookshelves in the middle. We can even put bookshelves side by side next to each other. They should, in theory, blend together. I haven't actually tested it, so I don't know. Look how weird it is from up here, though. All these angles that we're seeing. Ow! All these angles. You see, we're on this blue strip with the gray and the black dots on the top row. The skulls right there. It's the same color blue. I made a video about this a few days ago. If you look on the map, you can see where I'm standing, the little white peg. It's different colors on the map. It's actually shaded. So the blue, in fact, all colors get a shade. You can either make them lighter or darker depending on which angle you put them on. So flat is the middle color, right? It's going to be your neutral. And if you do this angle, this is pointing towards north. So looking in this direction is north. So it's sloping northward. This creates the darkest shade. And if you make this exact same slope, but you're facing it south, that makes the lightest shade. So it will appear this blue, that light blue strip, it'll be even lighter if we were to make this angle go the other way. Again, there's a video I made on the channel all about maps and how to get their different colors. You can see we've done some funny stuff with them just to get certain effects in there, just to get certain things shaded. Like that's supposed to be like a little I don't know, what do you call it? A book thingy where you put it between the pages. Bookmark. That's it. One of those built-in bookmarks with the tassels. So you see, even that's even shaded above the skull on the left. You can see there's some darker reds and darker oranges with like a line running through diagonally to make some lighter versions. And that's well, we get that because of this weird thing that we did to it. You can tell this project took a long time because before we started, I'm pretty sure, if you look at that little tab screen thing, we didn't have 100 sleeps. Now we have 223. That's how many times I've slept on the server working on collecting all the materials for this and of course putting it all together. Alright, back at the base. Moment of truth. Let's see if these things line up. Oh, it looks so good though. Just by itself, that looks pretty good. And hey, look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can hardly tell where the seam actually is. I know what I could do to fix it, actually. I know exactly what to do to fix it. You see that light line right there? There's one light line. We're going to have to do it to both the maps. And it's light because these things are built on a platform, which means there is a southern slope dropping off the end of that platform, which is allowing these top blocks to turn light. And we can fix that. We can actually fix that. It's actually super easy. Oop, I'm zooming in the wrong place. And you see it happen to the bookshelf one as well. So we can pop over there real quick, fix those, then these things will update and should be good. So I'm going to fix it in 3, 2, 1, and it's fixed. I fixed it. It's total. Look for yourself. Haha, that light line is gone. How neat was that? Hopefully that turned out well. I've never done a transition like that before. But top and bottom should be done, and we can verify this by plopping down a few more of these. And then let's mix these up. Let's put this on the bottom. Let's put this on the top. And let's just see how they blend. Oh yeah, these are gonna be really, really awesome. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Look, you get this cool little border going across. Oh, I love that. Even the shelves themselves, the drawers, they look like they're indented in some fashion. Like they have been pulled in and out before. They're so cool. They're so cool. But the real question is, which one's gonna blend with them best? Is it gonna be this guy? Or definitely not that guy, I don't think. Maybe if we turn it on its side and we get those light colors touching, perhaps. Which makes you think that neither of these darks are gonna work at all. But we'll try them. And plop that down. Yeah, I think the spruce is gonna be the best one. The edges are made out of spruce and the little pattern details are made out of dark oak, but it's a little redder, isn't it? It's got a little bit more red in the map than the actual spruce plank has. I think spruce is gonna be our best one. We could probably fit them in with some beams and stuff. Of course, we're probably gonna indent these a bit because you get the item frame edges. But at the end of the day, we could put something like I think you could do signs or definitely gates, and you can walk through them like that. When did I switch those out? How cool! Oh, I love it. I love this so much. That yep, gates definitely work. You can just pass right through them, and using this method, it's one of the oldest tricks in the book. I'm sure it won't be totally secure, so the sneaky thing that we are going to do is we are going to make not just the one that we can walk through and hide where we are. We're going to make a bunch of them that you can walk through, and all of them will lead to traps that kill the player. So it's going to be, they'd have a 1% chance of finding us. We'll put I swear we'll put 100 of these in, and only one will lead to me. The rest will lead to traps designed to kill players. So it doesn't matter how old school this is. Do you feel lucky? Do ya? Punk? You can't see my face. Punk. That didn't work out. And no, I haven't forgotten. We're gonna go work on that bridge right now. And just like that, we have finally finished this bridge. I know that at the beginning of this episode was only like 20 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago for you guys. Were like, we're gonna start this thing and blah blah blah. But here on the server, this has actually taken at least 1 week. Like I said, we got 7 days for just figuring out that other thing. So this has been sitting here incomplete on the server for at least a week, and all the other members have been staring at this for far longer than 20 minutes. But I am so happy with the way it turned out. That's the shopping district, so I wanted to make sure it had its own like feel to it. So we went with stone, kind of still going with the Cliffs of Dover shape, but I wanted it to feel different. So we went with stone, and we have the overhanging grass, and there's even bits of grass that are even more overhanging than what we have over here. So that's kind of its own unique feature, that it has grass that actually hangs over dirt, grass, whatever. And well, when we wanted to make the bridge, my first thought was, well, how am I going to make a bridge look natural, made out of wood and stone and whatnot? And then it clicked. Just don't do that. Make it a natural bridge. And I think we did a really good job with it. I really like the way it turned out. So we got the stone on one side, we got the diorite on this side, and it is admittedly a little harder to see the blending of it with all the leaves and grass in the way. So we might go through and poke in a few more stone on this side and a few more diorite on this side, but we're getting that blend between the two. And right now, I am really happy with it. I'm actually quite thrilled, and I hope you guys like that as well. But that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you haven't, share with your friends, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.